It's so beautiful to see everybody here. I'm so grateful for today to be able to celebrate 7 years of being with community, of writing with community, of meeting with community every month. Literally every month we meet together. And we have new features every month. For those who don't know a lot about Women Writers in Bloom Poetry Salon, it's a literary salon series modeled after traveling salons, popular during the Harlem Renaissance. I grew up in Sugar Hill, Harlem, and I grew up learning about the salons through my mom. And it was something that was always in the back of my mind. I've done this now, obviously, for 7 years. We are a forum offering writers, especially women, of all levels, a venue to come together in a positive and supportive space. And I love that we are a large LGBTQ population. We're a large population of people of color and allies. And that's really important to me. It's sort of how I walk through the world, and it's wonderful to see us all walking through the world like that.
For as long as I can remember, all I knew were tildes or acentos, that special punctuation to enforce a specific tone to a word. If you speak, write, and read Spanish, then all you know is acentos. Also for me, acentos were those special sounds that identify those from a specific city, town, or even country. Once you heard how the words slip from their mouth, how the rhythm of their vowels sound, you could identify the background of the speaker, but never in a condescending way. Well, until you come to America. Then it's a different story.
Yo vivo triste, cada día sufriendo más. Ay Dios, ¿qué será de mí? Si no digo estos versos, me voy a morir. Reality check. Subtle, but stubborn like flecks of debris, forcing you to flush out your eyes to see beams and bricks and rent steady rising. Heaped onto already hectic hood landscapes, scraping out vacant lots and vagrant spots to keep pumping life into red-hot real estate. As if all you need is greed, goodwill, and a wad of bills to turn any place into a blank slate. Kill all the social ills, crush the crime rate, make it all great. Oh, wait. Export old residents and guard the new behind gates.
A heart bled, pierced by 3 swords. A woman tied and blindfolded, surrounded by 8 swords. A woman wept in bed, 9 swords hung above her wall. Her futility walked in her parents' shoes. The world didn't care, her life was going nowhere. The sun and stars went into hiding. 2 mourning doves stopped singing. Islands of plastic floated in the sea. Bad news kept recycling. The world's still on suicide watch. On the news, there was another shooting. Children's hearts bled, pierced by 3 bullets. Justice tied and blindfolded, surrounded by 8 white men. Mothers wept in their beds. 9 AR-15s hung above their walls. Futility walked in American-made shoes.
My home name is Gal. I remember who I am. Braided gal drinking cocoa tea, eating fry bake. I make sardine and onion stew just like mommy teach me. I remember who I am. I remember to say paliwal, not best friend. Remember to say bodi, not string beans. Remember to say melanjan, not no eggplant. Zaboka, not avocado. Remember to say sheep, bold face. Pass and out of place. I remember I more bold than sheep. Everybody say, so long there in America, you still have accent? I am the daughter of Elma and Roy. I say, I name Gal.
I had just begun to relax, celebrate the marriage equality ruling. I had just begun feeling with Obama. I was watching Ali in trouble, off the ropes, delivering to his opponent the rope-a-dope my father's eyes. Excitement. I was just beginning to breathe air, feel exhilarated at images of Joe Biden and President Obama running down halls of the White House with rainbow flags like boys with kites soaring. I was just beginning to forgive deaths of my brothers to AIDS, not forget. There should still be tribunals for them and every woman abused by the medical system. I had just begun to turn a corner on Mike Brown, Freddie Gray, Trayvon Martin, Eric Garner, the massacre at AME, not think of it all every day, and then the police killed this young black girl in custody in Texas, claimed she committed suicide, and I remember we're a war nation. Wow. In war times. I imagine how James Bayard Nina felt seeing a nation turn its dogs' teeth, gas, hoses, bullets on children and adults. I can't stop thinking about Steve Biko, his battered face. They say he hung himself too, the world's outrage. Who will pray now for us, America?
At the center of the hall, between the moving stairs going up and the moving stairs going down, stands the man, and not far away, the woman. He is wide in the shoulders, she is broad in the hips. Their bodies a puzzle whose pieces lock together. Nude, their bronze bodies glisten, look upward, as if seeking answers to questions they have not yet asked. Their mouths slightly open in praise or in love. Like the couple posing next to his penis, bright and shiny where visitors They see he offers himself unselfishly, wholly, a public offering that shines like the silver your mother makes you polish before guests come to dinner.
In the wee hours of the night when my feelings are astray, temptation flashes across my phone screen. WYD, what you doing? It doesn't take much to fall when on the floor, so I let my stuttering fingers betray me. Paragraphs of where I've been and what I've seen, I send as a burnt offering, and in return, you up? Worn, in need, confused, I consider the stink of you, the layers of myself I'll shed in your wake, the fires that will linger after you come. I consider. I want to fill me with something. A buzz startles me, the screen awakens. You there? No.
Saving these kids' lives. They lucky to have you. We need more of you, sis. Thank you for what you do. We need more of you, sis. They lucky to have you. You saving these kids' lives. This body heavy with other people's lives, other people's needs. Stories they tell it. People looking for others who save, knowing by this weight, carried by this body only capable of saving itself. These kids doing it themselves, the rest figuring out who they want to save, having to choose too early, learning too soon of sacrifice more familiar than this body with whatever it is outside, that this body now shook by, that this body beginning to understand, that this body always trying to shake like coal from these kids' eyes so they can hold something other than death. See something else to call real. This body feels all of it, too much. This time, this body can't block the light coming in, going out. This body begging for ways to keep loving, to keep itself, to keep something alive. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, to all of our features. It was wonderful. It was beautiful to hear so many powerful poems, to hear so many powerful stories. And it really represents kind of the melting pot that is the Salon, all of our beautiful rainbow voices. And I just can't thank you enough.